2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Duh. Oh, is it still downloading?
It's ready to start. God, this is
you have to
so
create your dude.
slow.
So the creating of the dude, all it is good for is figuring out what item you're going to have and how it's going to help you throughout the rest of the game. Because everything else is customizable. So it's like, what kind of jump start inventory slot do you want?
Right. What does it say? It says 58 minutes and 24 seconds. Or but I can still play the game.
Wait, so yeah, it's a disc.
Yeah. I don't know what. Oh, it's upgrading because I guess the Xbox One version is on the disc and they have to like pull the extra stuff for the Series X maybe? I don't know.
Gay rape. You got gay raped by GameStop.
It's your fault. You're the one who told me about it.
You saved money. You said you want to save money.
All right.
Bah.
We will be recording.
My child is the one that's gonna have to come over here and tell you what to do. He knows everything. He watches every YouTube about every lore of every soap opera of this game. Apparently someone cheated on somebody with a god and became a god and fucked a horse and then
it's a bunch of dumb George R.R. Martin stuff.
Yeah.
Except look at all these policies and things. It's like, hey, we're gonna take all your data. And you have to accept this. You have no choice but to accept.
Well, that's not gay rape if I'm consenting.
Yeah.
How the hell am I supposed to get gay raped?
Welcome to the
saying
online
yes to
multiplayer
everything.
world of Elden Ring. A variety of elements that enrich the single-player experience. Server maintenance. How do I scroll? Oh, there we go. Yeah. New game. Let's go to his system. What do we got? How do you set these things, or is this stuff Walter would know?
I did all that, but he changed it every time, so we had a difference of opinion. What do you want, frame rate or you want resolution? You got a nice TV, so I would prioritize quality.
Quality.
I mean, frame rate is for people that count, you know.
Yeah, people who are like people who are all competitive about things.
If you want to argue with the game about whether you got killed or not. You can go, frames.
I didn't do that.
There are moves with the iframes in them that you can.
I think we should not display blood. This is a Christian household.
We're going to have Adrian over to yell. That's not fair.
Oh, we can make it mild.
Mild blood?
No. That's not what's supposed to happen.
Again, how am I supposed to get gay raped if the blood is mild?
Yeah. There must be much blood with the gay rape. Look at my installation progress is only at 54%.
I thought y'all had
just
Google
mocking me. It's not the Google site. It's the
Target auto lock is good.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, and an Xbox Series X has to be sitting here idle.
It depends on your style. Do you like auto locking auto targets or not?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Walter plays God of War like without
any of that stuff. So this is what I get the special item for.
Yeah.
Vagabond, warrior, or hero.
There's more.
Or
keep going.
Bandit. That's like a thief.
Yeah.
Astrologer. That's like a.
Your stats are tweaked based on.
Prophet. You even got the little thing around yourself. Or samurai. Prisoner. Confessor. Oh, that's like a. It's like a thing. A wretch where you're just walking around with a.
Naked.
Nice.
Start class items. Okay, you can get a glintstone pebble, a glintstone arc, a short sword, astrologer's staff. Do you want to do ranged and do magic and be a
Yeah, I kind of want to be
baby?
a magic guy.
Okay, that's the best. There's a ton of magic.
Astrologer is magic?
Yes, it's one of the magics. There's two different magics.
I assume prophet is the other magic.
The darkest, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The confessor is magic also.
All right. I kind of want to be like an inquisitor who like tortures people because they worship the devil and they're witches.
That's him. That's the the gayest rapist.
Oh, I have to be either body type A or body type B. They're not going to tell you. They're not going to let you know that one has boobs.
Let's say them.
Maybe.
People from New Jersey identify as used guys.
Yeah.
Used guys.
So stupid. Just say male or female.
So you get
So stupid.
You get
All right, I'm going to be type B because I want boobs. Name. Oh, yeah. Slut. Winch.
Rise,
No.
slut.
How about Amber Heard?
There you go. Amber, you heard. Jonah farts.
There we go.
Joan of Blacked. The throat goat.
Age, like some granny porn. Want just mature, some MILF or young. She's going to be young.
There you go.
Confessor, a church spy. Hell yeah,
Yeah,
I like that.
Sword and
I
incantations.
like that. What's her keepsake?
Oh, you get to pick.
No keepsake. Crimson Amber Medallion.
That gives you magic.
Maximum HP
Yeah, the rune tweaks your stats.
to gain many runes.
That's just money.
Seed.
Yeah, the golden seed is I think the best one because you can hold more healing bottles,
Okay.
and you have to work real hard to find those later.
2 stone keys.
Those are everywhere.
Bewitching branch.
That's PvP.
Boiled prawn.
That's just a consumable.
All right, I'm going to be the golden seed, right? You said?
Yeah.
Base template. Hell yeah. Look at that.
Mm.
Look at that. I'm going to give her.
Diaper lady.
Oh, you can make them diverse.
Needs to be more diversity though. So no.
Yeah. There's not enough shades. There used to be like Avatar people. There used to be some Navi. Look at
There's
that.
no trans.
Hey, you don't know what they identify as? Newman. No.
My kid lost my daughter lost a tooth in a public bathroom, and she came out, and there was a man in there dressed as a woman, using the girls' room.
Yeah.
She was like, "It's the tooth fairy."
Ah.
She tried to give him her tooth and get money. He was like, "Oh, little girl, bless you, child. I am the tooth fairy."
Steer Pilgrim.
There's a mechanic shop on Manchac that had it for a long time on their reader board. It said, "We got the fix for your busted tranny." You got ugly they thems coming in here? That tranny is busted.
I'm gonna be. No, I'm just gonna be a regular chick.
Just vanilla ass, mayo ass.
Yeah, look at it. I can make a dark elf. That's racist.
Dark elves matter.
That's racist. How golden do I want her skin to be?
We had spaghetti for dinner. If I have coffee and blueberries, I'll die. That's the perfect storm of
Yeah.
making me go to the bathroom for an hour.
You pooping?
What are your 3 things? The worst 3 things you can eat together. That'll make you have an emergency.
I don't even know. One time I ate. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so this is pretty
Involved, yeah.
involved. Yeah. Give her that kind of purplish
I
hair.
had bad Subway one time. I barely made it home.
Ugh.
That's just that lettuce, though. If they use the wilty lettuce,
Yeah. Right.
I think, but
Well,
it felt like bad meat
the
situation.
the big question is, why are you going to Subway?
Because it was in Virginia and there was no thundercloud.
Oh yeah, right. That was back before we all learned our lesson about
I
Subway.
have not been to Subway since I've left the East Coast.
Can I change my face later?
Yeah.
Decide I don't like it.
Yeah, there's a mirror in the base.
Okay. I don't like her nose. Look how flat her nose is. She looks like a some
Roman.
Kind of
Part of becoming a confessor was that she had to beat her face against a wall over and over
Yeah.
again.
Ooh, she could have cosmetics. Yeah.
She's like a pug.
Similar face. Oh yeah, there I can make her look all
There
kinds
you
of
go.
different ways. Oh, can I make her look?
Pretty
Where's the
lady.
Down syndrome? Not diverse enough. You're not representation.
They all have
Needs a Down
Oasis
syndrome
noses.
face. body type A and B. It's so stupid. Okay.
The bone structure.
Apparent age is 75. She's not supposed to be that old. Look how choppy it's getting whenever I try and make her
She
look
didn't
young.
look 75 when you had her at 75. I
know.
can't tell any difference of what you're doing. Nothing's changing. It's just a placebo to make you feel good.
Yeah. You can make her more masculine and more feminine.
Okay. Oh, she's waifu now.
That's offensive.
She gets all waifu.
That's offensive.
I don't watch real porn anymore. I only watch hentai because the women don't get abused.
And I don't feel as dirty.
They don't suffer at all in Japan in the voice.
Chest. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. What's going on here?
My name is Max Chest.
Yeah, where are we at? Oh,
Jesus, they're giving you like half a cup size
I know they're not giving me shit.
to work within. This is not Neo 2. Neo 2 has fucking flompers.
You're not even seeing the difference that it's making whenever I change her.
Yeah. You might as well randomize.
Body hair.
Hell yeah.
Oh, boy. What kind of body hair are we going to do?
Is it going to stick out of her panties like the Black Crowes record?
Yeah.
Amorica? Boo doo 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 doo.
I don't think that's even. You're gonna have the carpet match the drapes.
Nice.
Yeah. No, she's gonna be bald. Okay.
Pedophiles don't even have to worry about that. Carpet.
I'm gonna save her to favorites. Yeah.
You're special.
No. Finish.
What's Joan of Blacked? Is that from blacked.com?
Yeah, she's Joan of Arc, but if she went to if she was an actress on black.com.
Big blacked.
All right, are we gonna have lore? Are we gonna begin with some lore?
Throatzilla, probably.
Throat goat.
The world is between, and you're in lands, and there's this after and before, and there's a sky and a sword, and
tell a story.
There's 8 days until the Game Awards. They're gonna have some big Jedi Survivor reveal.
Oh, they're also gonna have some Final Fantasy 16 stuff.
Hell yeah!
Maybe we get some gameplay.
Demo. Come on, demo. Give me a demo. They've done demos before, right?
Yeah.
Final Fantasy iterations.
15
iterations.
had that demo. They were like, "Oh yeah, and the demo's out."
Yeah. There was a demo just now for this new Stranger one. Stranger Things.
of Paradise.
Final Fantasy Stranger Things.
Chaos. I'm gonna kill chaos. I think the story of that is that you think you're gonna kill chaos, but then you actually get made to be chaos.
Yeah, you are chaos. It's a Final Fantasy wannabe FromSoft type of thing.
Yeah.
Lots of inventory management and sword timing.
Yeah, this is very much like some George R.R. Martin. Godwin with a Y. Hey, it's Gandalf.
That's a girl.
Girl Gandalf.
That's the waifu. She has the best area of the game.
It's pretty art. I wonder if it's AI generated.
The Mad Taint. Oh no, not the Mad Taint again. Every time. Okay, that's how this was. I should have paid attention to all this because you end up messing with all these people later.
Yeah.
I live with Mr. Skipped Cutscenes boy, so I never get to see anything. Hey, it's Sephiroth's girlfriend. She borrowed his shit. I use your sword, Daddy. Zaddy. Where's his horse? He's supposed to have a little baby horse between his legs.
He's gonna eat the goat?
Ugh. Taint. Foul taint. This has a lot of things to do in the right order so the right thing happens later.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to have to get into the wiki.
Gold mask.
Who to talk to first and who to exhaust all their dialogue until they do a thing.
Are these all like bosses?
Yeah. Shit eating, grin guy. You will face them all eventually. You can take their head off and put it in their ass like that Northman.
Oh yeah, you can insult them. Insult them in death.
The ultimate old-timey teabag. I put your face in your own ass. I thought you prioritized quality. Why are we getting
Yeah, why is it all
matte
funky?
lines like it's New Hope 77?
Check out our green screen, bro. That's blue screen back then.
Is that you? Is that your hand? Is that your Jones blacked hand?
Jonah Blacked.
The hand that jerked off 8 black dudes. Confessor. Eventually.
After a while.
Several side quests. There's what's the female version of the Lord? The Elden Lady. You're going to be the Elden Lady. The Duchess of Elden.
Laird.
Oh, there's a thing. You get the thing.
Oh, this looks all Dark Soulsy. What a surprise.
You got to get that thing. Switch action. Pillage remains.
Tarnished Swizen
That's
Finger.
PvP. I barely did any PvP. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Am I supposed to be a dead person that got brought back to life?
Sort of. This is in between. This is the afterlife, I believe. And you're going to want to assign something to these slots. I think you're about to get killed and sent just like every other From Souls game.
Oh, where you die it immediately?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got your sword and your shield and heal. Urgent heal. Hit up on the D-pad, see what your other spells are they gave you. Assassin's Approach, cool, you can disappear. That's it. Get some more spells in a little bit.
Where's your... Oh, there's your guard. There's 2 different ones, alright.
What was your stomach thing? Your bad food thing?
Oh, so whenever I was, I don't know, it was probably like 20, I went to Sonic and had some of their jalapeno poppers. And it was like the next morning I woke up and I could just feel it. It was no...
Is it bad veg or bad cheese or bad batter?
Whatever was in them, I don't know.
I mean, it's cheese.
I've had other jalapeno poppers, but I'll never get Sonic jalapeno.
Are there bacon in them at Sonic?
No, they're like breaded with jalapeno and cheese.
So it had to either be the breading or the cheese or the peppers.
Probably the cheese. You know, out of all the things it could have been, it's probably the cheese.
What gets poorly stored dairy?
Yeah.
Tainted meats. That happened to me. I ate poorly stored egg noodles and ruined a date by throwing up.
Ah.
And then it made her throw up, seeing me throw up.
Oh. It's like you're like Chunk.
Yeah.
You're like, everybody was barfing on each other.
And if you blow chunks and she comes back, she's yours.
Yeah. If you spew and she bolts. And then not actually recently I got sick off some HEB sushi. Didn't stop me from eating HEB sushi though. I still get that shit every time. Every time it's like grocery day on a Wednesday or something.
HEB sushi is just old Central Market sushi.
Yeah, it could be. Although they have the people that make it right there.
Well, then you can talk to somebody.
But sometimes I'll get it and I'll be like, oh, this has been sitting out for 4 hours. I'm not.
Michael Douglas to be like, did you put your Jap fingers on my fucking sushi? Does anybody here
any of these
speak
nip
English?
fingers? Anybody speak English out here?
Don't worry, Torrent.
Oh boy, what do we got? Hell yeah!
Grafted Skyon.
All right, let's do it. What are you?
It's over.
What? Like it just? I hit it though, and then it stopped.
I took all your health.
Oh.
You just removed all of your health from you.
I hear noises, but I have no video.
I ate something bad and took a walk the other day.
Oof.
And I was too far from the house to get home in time. So I had to talk to my stomach like a horse. I was like, oh, hey, buddy.
People like,
Whoa, whoa,
Let's go.
whoa, simmer. I heard an old guy doing that to his dick one time at the urinal. Like he went in and he didn't know I was sitting in the stall.
yeah.
And it was at that age where it's hard to pee. So I was just being completely silent. I forgot to do like the when someone comes in.
Yeah.
And he was at the urinal like 2 over from me when I was sitting, and I had to try to not laugh because he was going, "Come on, buddy, come on, here we go." Here we go. And
Coaxing it out.
he even said, "Little buddy, come on, little buddy." I think it was a little guy. He's sad, that's why. And then as soon as he started peeing, he was like, "Yeah, there he is. That's a good bitch."
Yeah. Good boy.
Fucking dick. Why the dick gotta be such a dick about it every time I gotta use it?
Keep saying Elden Ring. What's the Elden Ring?
It's
It's the Triforce, right?
It's Elton John's anus. Old ring.
The Elton Ring.
The Elton ring.
Seems to me you live your life.
Yeah. That's how he hits the high notes. Somebody touches the Elden Ring and he goes, "Benny." Oh, yeah. You are still mostly dead.
Only mostly. So, but I've got a pretty strong stomach. Like I don't remember eating a lot of stuff that makes me, identifiably sick.
I've had a very sensitive stomach it's been a lot better since I started losing weight because I'm not like abusing the shit out of my stomach all the time. I'm thinking about going to vegetarian and then maybe vegan just to help lose weight and just to not spend time in the bathroom. It's my fucking life, man. I'm tired of it.
It could be something to talk about all the time.
Sitting there.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta get some bumper stickers and a vest.
Yeah. The Cave of Knowledge. Oh, that's the little tutorial.
Yeah, that's where you are now. You gotta get to a save point. I think that tree has a seed that you need also.
Okay.
Or all the trees like that in the world have a seed. You already got the seed. They gave it to you. But
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't activate it until you get to a save point, and then it gives you an extra slot for potions, which is like one of the harder things to get.
I can't proceed till the game is fully installed.
All you get is the Cave of Knowledge. You better fucking get some knowledge in there. Get all the knowledge you can get.
Oh, man.
Fall damage.
Not there. Oh, yeah, there is fall damage. How was I supposed to do it? It said to jump. Oh, well.
But yeah, that was when I was walking with my stomach ache. I was thinking, I'm not walking. I'm LARPing Death Stranding.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. It's just a video game. It's not real. And I have a very huge load I'm trying to get delivered. One time I was in the bathroom at work.
Yeah.
And my buddy was visiting his wife at her work. So I was just in the lobby using the shitter. And he came down and sat by me, and I didn't know. And I was having a real rough one. And he's this big black guy named Cedric. He's one of the funniest people I've met in my whole life. And I heard him breathing, and I was wondering if it was him. And then I saw that he had the same boots.
Yep.
And then I was like, fuck this. I can't believe he's sitting right next to me. I'm still not done. So I just went and like let go a whole load.
Uh-huh.
And he started praying out loud. He goes, "Lord, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I done, Lord, and what I brought upon myself. I suggested the wrong taco place to my friend Cedric, and he drove us out of the way." You have to set your spells and incantations?
Yeah. I don't
Oh, you
know.
have to have equipped your either in your shield hand or your sword hand your amulet. There it is. Now you can hit heal and you can disappear.
I'm not disappearing.
What does Assassin's Approach do? I think it silences your footsteps. If they haven't seen you yet, you can sneak up more easily behind someone.
I like that I am both a magic user and a sword and shield user.
See, the AI that runs these bad guys would be just smart enough probably to drive a car better than a lot of the people out there on the road.
Right.
It's already ready. They already have smart enough AI. Oh, there's a parry too, shield parry. If you hit it at the right time, it makes a donk, and then you can one-shot them.
Yeah. Oh, dodge roll.
Of course.
Dodge roll game.
There he goes. You can kick up some dust. How come it's not auto-locking? I thought you had it on auto.
Maybe I didn't set it to auto lock. See if I can get him to. No, I didn't parry. Nope.
You did. Look at all the knowledge you're getting from the cave of knowledge. I think more than half the people are on the road are dumb enough to justify robot driving for everyone.
Yeah.
Because that's a majority. More than 51% is proof.
Well, maybe robots will actually go when the light turns green every time instead of being the person I'm stuck behind who doesn't go when the light turns green.
And use the correct rules at stop signs and not try to be nice and wave you.
Yeah.
Or just go in the order you're supposed to.
Right.
That guy's up there.
Oh, he up there. He up there, though.
Gotcha.
I love it, though.
You touched my Elden Ring. Oh, you can kill that guy and take all his shit. If you want to
I don't have any other armament.
I know you can kill him and take his stuff.
I've still got an arrow sticking out of me.
You had a half health. That's Assassin's approach. There you go.
There we
Urgent
go.
heal. That wasn't very urgent. Yeah, see your feet are glowing?
Yeah. So I've got the Assassin's approach.
Yeah. You got to get behind him or chip away at his shield. You got to fool him into dropping his shield somehow.
You gonna attack? Come on, attack.
Gotta piss him off.
Come on.
He wants you to take his stuff. Oh, there you go. Oh, shit. Couple hits. There you go. Oh.
Is that a dodge roll behind it? Then whoa.
You lock on. Click the right stick.
All right.
I think that's lock. Yeah, there you go. It's a very subtle graphic there. It's like fallen Jedi foul odor. They have such dramatic death. It's like an old cowboy movie. You got me.
You got me, partner.
A bunch of my friends had kids before me, and I used to make fun of them and tell them I've been trying to get my girlfriend's hair pregnant, and it just doesn't work. And then they all, couldn't get enough of it when I finally had a kid. Like, well, what happened is getting the hair pregnant. But I had a girl first, and I wanted a boy. And I knew this guy named Niles who had 3 grown boys. I worked with him. He's a redneck from Oklahoma. And so I said, Niles, what's the secret to having a boy? I had a girl, and we were talking about having another kid. I want to make sure it's a boy. What'd you do all 3 times? Was it the woman, or what's the trick? And he's told me the greatest joke I've ever heard in my life. It was well delivered. His Oklahoma accent. He's like, here's what you do. Tell her to go out with her friends, have a great night, and while she's gone, to clean the sheets, take all the sheets, put them in the washer, dryer, have them warm. Her favorite blanket, put rose petals on there, set up the stereo, put her favorite song on, candles, light some candles. And when she comes home, she, hopefully she'll be a little liquored up from hanging out with her friends. You lay her down on the bed and you put a blindfold on her, and then you go out front and call me, and I'll come handle it for you, because I make dudes and you don't. Call me.
Skills.
Armor. Oh yeah, some of the pieces of armor have special shit. You gotta check your inventory. Oh, you need another urgent heal. You're not regenerating. Oh, you have to use your blue.
Yeah, I figured there was a flask I have to use.
I think it's circle or whatever. The one that's the farthest this way on the of the
X.
4 face buttons. There you go. Full of magic. You can reallocate those so you have equal like health and
Okay.
magic. You can heal with the potion also. I had to sign off for my kids to do sex ed at school.
Mm-hmm.
And
Was
one
that
of
just
them,
recently, huh?
yeah, one of them had, well, the 12-year-old had a form, but the 9-year-old is also for the next second part of the year when they're 10, they're going to start it because of how many issues there've been about gender and everything with children, and they want, the argument used to be, how am I supposed to explain this to my kids when they see the tooth fairy in the bathroom or whatever? So now they're going to explain it when they're 9, so we don't have to worry about it. But I filled out the form for the one kid, and the other kid was like, I don't have a form. They said they were emailing you. And I was like, okay. I said, look in your email. I opened my Gmail. I didn't see anything from the school. He was like, well, search for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I supposed to type in there? Elementary school children's sex permission?
Yeah, right.
I'm not putting that in my search bar for the FBI to find.
It's all the liberal Austin ISD's plan to make the parents a sex criminal so that the kids can be indoctrinated.
Yeah, they want compromat on everybody,
Yeah.
just like the Epstein Island. They want to get you to do something. Are you going to watch the Willow show?
Probably.
It's up today.
I don't know. I saw some things start getting posted, like reviews of it, but I didn't look at any of them or read any of them. There was some stuff about, I don't know, I did see one that was like, the world we live in today. Reflect the world we live in today.
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know that. I got good reviews.
Well, there's a certain contingent of people that are giving it a good review no matter what, because it's
I'm just going to watch it like
Disney. But I'll see. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Rings of Power. I'm going to look at
I went and saw it in theaters, I guess, whenever I was first grade or before first grade or something. It was like, what year was that? 88?
Probably, yeah. Until it was the first morphing technology.
Yeah.
Oh, you're about to have a boss fight. You might want to heal or fill your magic, or you won't have. Well, forget it. Good luck. You might want to equip your healing potion.
Oh, yeah. Flask of
You got 3 of them. You're good. You put your shield up. There you go.
Traverse the mist.
Soldier
of Godric.
Oh, he's mad now.
Oh, he's coming for me.
You might get something from him. You might get a piece of armor or something. Now they're going to tell you how to parry.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I got him. Keep hitting him.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, that's bullshit. It took that from me.
Out of there. Run. Take another potion.
Why isn't it giving me my sword back?
I don't know what you did.
Why is it keep doing that?
I don't know. What are you doing? Oh, it's over. There you go. Oh, no.
I was hitting the button. At least I can go back to where that statue was because it just told me, hey, that looks familiar.
Spawn point.
You died.
You have
Stake
not
of
visited
Mariko.
a site of grace. This is where you learn about boss fights. Now, do you have your potions still?
Yes.
Oh, you have them all back now.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
And I'm fully healed, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna leave me to the terrible.
Oh, and you can get your
death.
shit from before.
The rape.
This is where you got gay raped last time. Keep going. You got to auto, select him. Boom, done.
That was an easy boss fight. I thought these movies were
Enemy
supposed to be, these games were supposed to be hard. I felled the enemy.
Yeah,
All these bloodstains.
That's
What's that
everybody
over
else from before. Tombs. Foul tarnished, playing as a lord.
Did I get to the end?
Yeah. Oh, you get that thing there. You get to have it, whatever that is.
Yeah, that thing. Pillage the remains.
Oh, you get
Strength.
an emote.
Where's the one where it's like, suck my dick?
The teabag emote.
Yeah.
So, Adrian, the guy that was on our previous show before,
Mhm.
Adrian, the dubstep soccer guy,
Yep.
he bought a computer for $3,000 so he could play Star Citizen.
Yeah. How's that going, by the way?
We went over there because I told him I wanted to see Star Citizen, and he had it running, but he was on a chat with somebody about what to do. So, it's sounds like what it was sold as is like my dream game. You can walk up to a ship and get into it and fly to another planet.
Right.
And
That
get
is
out
what
and
it was
walk
sold
around.
as 10 years ago and $200 million later.
Yeah, like
however
a
long
very
ago it was.
pretty No Man's Sky.
Yep.
I think he's got something for you.
Here's a little something for ya.
Oh, yeah. He's got some Final Fantasy dots.
Of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war and your warrior's blood. That's all he told me.
There's got to be some way for you to get that item up there.
Up where?
There was one up above you. And
Up there?
Oh, yeah, that one.
That's not connected to the place I just came from.
While
is it?
you're in the cave of knowledge, you got to get all the knowledge.
Well, since I'm still waiting to go in here, I'll look again.
So, Adrian got, I guess we should use fake names, a dog.
No, we said it, he's on. If he's gonna be on this podcast, we're gonna be using his name.
Yeah. So we had to find the shuttle, the metro, to
Right.
get him to where his ship was at. Because you buy a ship, that's how you get to have the game.
Yep.
And I had texted him earlier with a post from Reddit that said they're selling concept ships. They sold a concept ship for $9,000 10 years ago with like a drawing of it,
Right,
of
yeah.
how cool it was going to
Yeah.
be. And people bought it. And it's still doesn't exist yet. Still a concept of the ship. They said it's going to take a long time to build it in the game.
Yeah.
But he bought a ship that actually exists. It's a nice, big white penis looking ship.
Yeah.
So he had to find the trolley to get to the spaceport, and then he got to the space, because the whole time I was like, can you get in your ship and fly? And he's like, I don't really want to because I don't want to crash it, because he bought it. And
He's
apparently
scared.
whatever you pay for your ship, if you break it, it's fucking over. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's
There's no game then. If you buy the game, you break the game, and then you have no game.
yeah.
I guess. I don't know if it's that from Soulsy or not. But he got the trolley to the ships, to the spaceport, and then he had to find the right elevator to go the right level where his ship was at. And it was cool. We saw some other ships. And I was like, can you get in the ship and like leave the planet? And he was like, I don't really want to. I was like, well, that's why I came over here, to watch
Yeah.
you be a citizen of the stars. And then he got in the ship. He got to the cockpit. He turned it on. And he left the dock, almost Galaxy Quest.
Right.
Like he almost scraped against the side.
Yeah.
And then he's out in the open air, and he pointed the ship upwards. And then he didn't know where the accelerator was.
Uh-huh.
He was in like dock speed mode. So his ship is just going like this up the sky towards, but it's a regular planet with a regular atmosphere. So
Yeah.
it's going to take fucking hours for him to get to
Yeah,
space now
yeah.
like this. And he couldn't find how to do it. So I started singing this song. I made a Beck David Bowie song called Star Citizen.
Star Citizen.
Star Citizen. You spent $3,000 on a computer for a game that doesn't exist. Star Citizen, where's your boost button? Are you stuck in the clouds? You'll never get off the ground. Sitting there going straight up slowly in the sky.
That's hilarious. It's awesome.
You're not a citizen
That is
of
very
the
Galaxy
stars.
Quest.
Apparently, yeah. I got to go back over there and see. I think he figured it out and he got into space, or he turned it off.
Yeah.
And deleted the save so he wouldn't crash the ship. I can't remember. We have to go see. But I mean, that's really all that game would be worth to me. I'd get like the cheapest, shittiest ship, especially because if you can crash it, your game is over.
Right.
And then just go into space. But I don't know if there's a story in the game or a plot or.
I think it's just like
It's not done, right? It's a
individual
Kickstarter.
scenarios, and it's been going for like 10 years, and I don't know. It's like the longest con, man.
Yeah.
But then the people who spent a lot of money on it, who are playing like, actually, they did a lot of things, and so I see that stuff too.
It's the Adam Friedland show of video games.
Yeah.
We're working on it, and it's
Yeah.
going to be great. Westworld got canceled.
Yeah.
And as soon as it got canceled, what's her face? Evan Rachel, would you? I would.
Yeah.
Said she didn't get paid enough. She's pulled a Bayonetta.
Did she say something about that?
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up. I hadn't heard about that.
Well, you were already saying that she was a dumb hoe.
Well, she was. So what happened was the first season of that show was pretty good, right? I mean, it was like a cool world.
Yeah.
They thought they were being way more clever than they were, and everybody figured out what was going on after the first episode. And then after that first season, they tried to make the second season like even more convoluted and all that, and it was just dumb.
Yeah, get really obtuse.
And they made Evan Rachel Wood like basically a complete psychopath. Her character became a complete psychopath, like murdering people, being cruel and evil, and all that stuff. And then the people watching the show were like, "Man, I don't like her character, Dolores, anymore. She's kind of evil and psychopathic
she
and all
the
that."
Farm girl.
And then Evan Rachel Wood called the people saying that sexist.
Okay.
If she was a man, you wouldn't. Yeah.
In the hypothetical world that I just made up, the rules are
Yeah.
different. Then I'd say what they are too.
Yeah.
So everyone loses but me.
But
They
she's-
introduced why their show sucks is because they introduced the three-headed Cerberus of story fail Deus Ex Machinas, time travel, regeneration, and shapeshifting. So they went like way forward in time, did a time jump.
Yeah.
But then a bunch of the people are the same because they're droids. But you thought those people were real people, but they were replicants of those people. So they're shape-shifting.
So did they find their what they're based on or something?
And they
I
can't
never even
die
watched the
because
third
they're
season.
robots, so they just make another one.
I didn't even finish the second season.
Second one was cool. It had Samurai World.
Yeah, it showed Samurai World and it showed Safari World or whatever.
Yeah.
Or like Indian World, Raj World or whatever they said it was.
No, I don't remember that.
And then like that's where Man in Black's daughter came from. She came from like we are in India. She came from that world. And then did they I don't even know how the second season ended. Did they say that the Man in Black was a freaking robot too?
Yeah, and they showed they did flashbacks of when he first got there and started decoding the world, and that he was a curious young man at one point.
Well, that was for the very beginning of the show.
Yeah.
That was the first season. Second season, they were acting like they were heading towards a twist where it's like, no, the Man in Black's actually been a robot this whole time too.
I
But
don't know. I watched it all the way to the end when it came to modern life, and then they had flying cars and they had riot control robots
yeah, that was
that were
third
huge.
season.
And they were huge red robots that were really cool that wrecked everything and killed people, and that was
Yeah.
cool.
And now it's over. I don't see where this thing is supposed to be that we were looking for earlier.
What, the item that helps you load the game faster? Speed load. You already have it.
Yeah, well, there's that thing up there. Oh, it's just. I think
Oh,
it's
how
just
to
a
get to it.
message.
That's an item.
That's an item. Well, why can't I get to it?
I don't know. Do you have a light? You don't have a light yet.
Yeah, maybe I get this later.
You might be able to shoot magic at that corpse and make it fall down. If you were a
I don't
magic
have anything
guy,
to shoot
you
magic
don't have
at.
a magic guy.
Well,
You need to heal. Your health bar is really bothering me right now.
he's got PTSD
Yeah,
from
hurts
his
me.
health bar.
Well, yeah. After playing this die rules with someone else.
Yeah.
Heal.
Heal. Yeah, on the last item stream, I got onto a tangent ranting about something, and Robert's like, Donnie, heal. I was playing Final Fantasy, the original Final Fantasy.
That what we should do this up there, and you play the pixel thing, and we can just
All right, let's take a break for a second. Let it try and install.
We have to put
more.
it in idle mode.
Yeah, let's pause.
All right. Who was raped by food when I was little? So don't show me food because I'll start crying. Because I was raped by a zucchini. I was raped by a summer sausage, so I can't look at food. I'll get fat. Oh, my sister took a picture for my fam because that's all they ever wanted. And I got Sable. Sable's dope.
What's Sable?
Sable was this thing. You were playing it here.
Oh, right.
But you didn't. The first thing you do is learn how to fly, and you didn't get there. Really? You have to take the stone from the lady to the temple, and then you can fly.
I couldn't find where to take it or whatever.
Yeah, they point the camera there. They give you a little hint. They're like, go to there. I think that was one of the first games you played when you got the Xbox. I like the style of it, though. You can change the line thickness in the settings so it looks more cartoony. Yeah, my son got all those V-Bucks from my sister, and then he spent a lot of it on giving gifts to his friends. It's like, that's okay. Well, it wasn't my money, so I don't care, but I'm not trying to pay for other little boys' shits. I did not know that I was recording. I took Ivy to the lesbian's house so she could see lesbians functioning as a normal. Like, she keeps trying to be shocky with us that she's gay. Like, these are my friends from 20 years ago. They're married with kids. They live in the suburbs. This is normal. This has been normal since the 90s.
You're such a rebel.
I used to listen to L7. I'm way ahead of you. There's where Dub Dub went.
Oh, yeah.
3 foot deep.
Did you pour lime on him?
No. This should have been deep enough to...
Yeah.
Star Citizen. You get off the ground. I gotta make that B2 emo Lego.
Oh, yeah.
Did you finish Andor?
Yeah.
I got Andor. Did you watch the post credits?
No, I didn't see the post-credit scene.
Oh shit, son.
Isn't it some Death Star shit or something?
Shh, I don't know. It's a secret. Are you recording this gameplay?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I just hit recording and it said 1, 2.
That's the orb for the tower? What's back there?
It's up here, isn't it?
I don't know. Is this the first room?
Yeah, that's the tower up here.
No.
This is still the best PlayStation 5. Oh, I haven't played
Tower of Sissy Pussies. One-way travel device. All non-essential equipment will be removed. Okay.
I still think this is the best PlayStation 5 game.
Yeah.
I guess I haven't played God of War yet, but it's not really just a PlayStation 5 game because they keep putting games on PS4.
Well, this is the only original PS5 game.
Yeah.
You know, when it came out. It was this,
Ratchet and Clank and
s-
Demon
from
Souls.
Yeah.
Are those still the only 3 exclusive PS5 games?
Marvel Midnight Suns.
Oh, is that only PS5?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's doing well. I don't know what that means, and apparently it doesn't matter if you're into XCOM or not. It's actually a good game on its own merit.
Yeah.
I'd like to try it if they do a demo, but I'm not gonna drop $70 on it. $70 is just too much closer to $100 than $60 to feel good about buying a game for that much. I always compare it to how much you pay for a movie. So movies are like $20 now or whatever. I don't know how much a movie ticket is anymore.
I mean, it's got to be at least $20, but if you want like a fancy movie ticket, then it's more.
Yeah. So that's 2 hours. So that's $10 per hour of entertainment.
Yeah.
So Callisto Protocol is a $70 game and it's 8 hours long. That's not enough entertainment per hour. I mean, it's the same as a movie, but I would like to,
Yeah, right.
I'd like to have it for a couple months before I get sick of it at least.
Did I have everything taken away from me?
That's what it looks like. You got the blade?
Still got my blade. Yeah, that's all I got.
Still got that ass.
That lesbian
Space
English teacher,
booty.
but yeah. We got Void Beam on this
I was
thing.
telling you my old brother-in-law was freaking out about the gay agenda
Yeah.
and how they're after the Christians. And that the gay agenda is to shut down the churches. And I was like, they don't have enough time for you. They're busy. They're doing curtains and partying and having brunch. And I'm sure that they're, it's kind of like that Patrice O'Neill bit. Oh, I hope he doesn't take me and hold me in his arms. He was scared of the gays because he had a fantasy about them coming to get him.
Yeah.
Well, they're coming to get you. You better watch out.
Crap.
But
there we
then,
go.
they do have spare time to come up with crazy shit like docking and felching. Like there's room in the agenda for experimentation.
Right.
They come up with all the cool shit. They have the cool drugs. That's the only reason, I could think of that I would want to be trans or gay, so I could have a husband, pay for everything.
Yeah, right.
Be fucking sweet. There are benefits.
Where do I go now? Do I go to this one? Controls on this game are just so tight.
You know, if your parents are divorced, they like compete for who gives you the most shit for Christmas.
2 Christmases.
But yeah, if you're if both of you, all your parents' parents are divorced, then you have 8 grandparents. That's so many presents. And if they all show up during report card time and you get straight A's, you fucking clean up.
Oh, I've got to relearn how to play this game.
So are all the rooms the same size because it's a tower? So you have limited kind of space to move around. But you can co-op the tower, right?
I think so.
You haven't co-opted yet on this?
I've not done anything multiplayer on this at all.
Yeah, I feel like the whole time would be spent yelling at the other person to quit fucking up. 'Cause it's just so... Do you have it on auto sprint?
No.
Apparently that's a thing.
Set up.
Star Citizen.
To sprint, press. There it is.
Toggle. Hold. Always sprint.
Yeah.
There's never any reason to not sprint.
Man, I played this whole game
not
Sprinting by-
auto sprinting.
by clicking down, yeah. I mean, like, I had one little thing left to actually completely beat the game and get
Well,
the
you
final
should be
ending.
pretty good now because you got rid of a big
Yeah.
thing that you had to do with your hand. Now you don't have to do it.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
It's all Ricky Bobby quotes all day.
Yep.
Come at you like a spider monkey.
Shut the fuck up, old man. I forgot how to fight these things.
If you're a drug addict How does it affect your recovery now that there's like fake weed at 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
Is it like a placebo, like the Japanese dirty panties in the turn it for a coin thing? What's it called? The gumball machine?
Uh-huh.
You know, the what's that called? Not a prosthesis. Catharsis.
Placebo.
Yeah. So if you
No, it's still. Are you talking about like Delta 8?
yeah.
That's real ass shit.
Yeah, but there's people who are such addicts that they can't touch any drugs, or else they'll just end
Yeah,
up sucking dick for crack at
That
a
means
bus
they
station.
can't have Delta 8.
Yeah, so now they can't even go into a 7-Eleven. And the alcohol at 7-Eleven is in the back.
Yeah.
At least it can be avoided. But now the Delta 8s are like right next to the register, and they're all cool looking like gummy candies.
Uh-huh.
Could you? I wonder if you could relapse horribly from taking a Delta 8. Everything was going fine until they legalized fake weed gummies, and now
Until
my
the
life
Delta
is
8
in this
nation attacked.
shitter again.
Yeah.
Jerking off old dudes at the bus
thank
station
God.
again.
I'm going to say a bunch of dumb random things.
What do you get from the tower?
I don't know. I don't know what the whole
Is it
point
cool
of it
or
is.
different or just it's like a
Well, it's like I've got my best in my score and all that kind of stuff. So like maybe it's just it's like an arcade game. You just play until you die and see what your high score is.
so this is survival mode, basically,
Yeah.
right? Waves, but instead of waves, it's floors of the tower. But I mean, it's probably not as fun to play with no point.
Uh-huh.
You're not trying to get anything or get anywhere.
Oh,
But you can get
no.
different guns, right? You can find different guns. There's a chest and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Like there's rooms between the fight rooms.
It would be cool if they added new guns for this mode, or at least something to make it different. And there's no rooms that you get locked out of or have to access.
Right.
Just going up elevators.
Stop knocking me down.
Where's the ball that you push up the hill? It's the Tower of Sisyphus.
Yeah, I know.
It's supposed to be pushing a thing up a hill.
I guess it's metaphorical, huh?
Yeah. The real Sisyphus is the friends we made along the way.
Yeah. The Greek gods. Am I done? Did I beat it? Hey, there's a new weapon. Maybe I got something better.
What happened with the elections? Is it over?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Which election?
Our midterms.
Yeah. Mostly.
Nobody won, right? There's a tie still?
No, Republicans got the House back.
Oh, they
but,
did.
Democrats kept the Senate, and they might be getting an extra seat because of
Republicans didn't have the House?
Herschel Walker. No, Republicans got the House, but barely by like 3 or 4
You
seats.
said they got it back. Did they not have it?
Yeah, Democrats had it. Have had it since 2018.
They had both for 4 years? So for 2
No.
years, they had a Democrat president and the House and the Senate.
No, for 2 years they had. So they had the House. They didn't have anything in
Okay.
2016. Republicans won everything,
Yeah.
and still couldn't repeal Obamacare
Yeah.
because John McCain was like, "Fuck you." But then in 2018, Democrats got the House.
Yeah.
And then in 2020, Democrats barely they got 50-50 on the Senate,
Yeah.
which means that the vice president breaks the tie. So Democrats won the Senate basically,
Okay.
but barely because they still have to have
Yeah, I remember that now.
they have like the conservative Democrats that won't go along with a lot of their stuff because it's all about re-election.
Yeah.
So they know if they, oh yeah,
Oh, there you
Dreadbound.
go.
Hell yeah, I love that one.
Splatterfest.
And then and they got so they had complete, well, what would be considered complete control of the government. No keys, damn it. In 2020, and then normally in the midterm elections, whoever the president is loses all kinds of shit because it's just how it always goes.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, oh, the Republicans are going to get both the House and the Senate back, and that's going to be bad for Democrats.
Yeah.
But they didn't get the Senate back, and they barely got the House back.
Yeah.
And I got to have a couple uncles tell me about how, or start talking about voter fraud and Democrats still in the election.
And you see,
like
I
in
thought
Arizona.
Fox News would love this result because it's fair and balanced. And That's
Right.
their whole jam.
Right.
So they should be happy.
Right. Well, fair and balanced for them is Republicans and slightly more right wing Republicans.
Okay,
than them.
balanced like an egg
Yeah.
that's heavy on one side.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, Democrats are going to keep the Senate but not have the House. But that just means that more shit's not going to get done. But not that things were really getting done anyway.
Has the politics affected your life yet?
I'm trying to think. It affects how much they take out of my paycheck.
Yeah.
That's about it, right?
Well, how big of fluctuations have there been with that? Like a percentage?
I think when Obama was president, I had a little bit more taken out, and then whenever Trump was president, I had a little bit less. I think it was something like $80 a month less taken out when Trump was president.
Trump got me a couple $100 on my tax return back. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was the only way that affected the administration affected my life, except
Yeah.
for mental health and watching everybody freak out.
Right. It's not. I mean, it's not illegal for me to like exist. But they're like, yes, thank
Yeah, you don't want to take your dick in the girls' room.
Yeah.
You know what? We used to get kicked out of a lot of clubs in D.C. for going into the girls' room with cocaine. And now that there's trans bathrooms, I'm
Yeah.
going to tell all those kids how it was when I was young.
Yeah.
We used to have to snort coke uphill both ways in the snow with my 9 brothers and
Exactly.
sisters on my back. And get banned from the Black Cat and the 930 and the diner for going in the other bathroom. Now anybody can go in any bathroom and do coke.
That's right. You don't know what they identify as. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is.
But the GOP was mad, weren't they? Why were they mad?
They're mad because they lost. They didn't win as good as they wanted to be.
They wanted to win hard.
Yeah, they thought they were going to, because they thought everybody was so sick of the Democrats, and then so therefore, it makes it really easy to say the Democrats cheated, and there's voter fraud. But I have 3 reasons why that don't require conspiracy why it turned out the way it did.
Yeah.
Number 1, they repealed Roe versus Wade. They overturned Roe versus Wade.
Yeah.
And that pissed off a lot of liberals, a lot of young people who normally wouldn't vote.
Yeah. People who happen to have a vagina and are birthing
Yeah.
types.
Birthing people.
Yeah.
And then number 2, their candidates were just too crazy.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of dumbass, idiotic Trump candidates who said shit like, "Oh, the election was
Werewolves.
stolen," and
Yeah. Dracula's coming.
The people who and the people who January 6th people were patriots, not idiots, and all that. And then the third one that I was talking about when it was happening, but I've seen it mentioned a couple times, but not too much, is over the past 3 years, a lot of old people died
Yeah.
from COVID,
Mhm.
and old people vote for Republicans.
Hell yeah.
So there's not as many old people to vote for Republicans.
Yeah. The votes don't exist because
Yeah.
the voters don't exist
Right. Of course, the joke
What is
that I don't even know what
That's
that
not-
is.
from anything.
What?
think
Oh,
it's a
it's a
habit.
key. I guess you just cut it open. Of course, then the joke that the conservatives make is, well, dead people only vote for Democrats.
Oh, and there's been a bunch of dead voters so
Yeah.
far. Whether if all the cheating accusations have been correct. But being dead hasn't stopped anyone from voting
Right.
the last 2.
I'm still okay
They
at
just
this
use
game.
your name for whatever they want to. So this is just a condensed version. If you like Returnal, you'll love Returnal Concentrate.
Right. Oh, but shit's killing me.
They're shoving our white shit right up your lesbian school teacher asshole.
Yeah.
I want the Democrats to win because then if I go to jail, I'm going to just identify as a free person and they'll let me out.
Yeah, right.
I'll be like, I'm speaking my truth. And I identify as someone who's not in jail. You have to respect. You have to respect my lifestyle choices. My lifestyle choices are that I'm not in jail anymore. Identify as a free person. I get extra money at my job for speaking Spanish.
Yep.
And I can speak it. And I can read it. But I can't. If somebody tries to, I start speaking Spanish to somebody and then they go real fast. And I can't get it all.
Yeah, they always do that.
So like a shitty tourist, like I go order stuff, and then if they tell me there's not any, I'm like, okay, I'd like 4, please. Like I'm not listening to anybody talk. I'm just like, here's me and what I'm saying, and it's like having earbuds on. I'm just talking and you're hearing and I'm not hearing anything. But there's not an English version of that. There's no, except for like Valley Girls or like kids on Adderall. Nobody really talks English super fast. Maybe not in Texas. Everybody
Or maybe it
real
just
slow.
doesn't seem like that because, we're not slow. Or we're native speakers. So.
Well, and we don't have like a different version of English in every state as bad as
right.
it is in like Mexico.
Right.
We don't have dialects. The people on the news speak the same way everywhere. You know how they say if you put a bunch of bunnies in the closet, they multiply?
Uh-huh.
And then they say the same thing about coat hangers.
Uh-huh.
Put a bunch of wire coat hangers in the closet, they multiply. But then if you put a bunch of bunnies and wire coat hangers in the closet, then they can just get an abortion. And then there won't be so many bunnies.
The problem takes care of itself.
Yeah. It's a Deus Ex Machina again.
It's funny. My 89-year-old great uncle had a nice little story about when he was a kid. When I saw him this week, and he said that whenever he was young, when he was a kid, he was growing up on a farm and he wanted a pet, but he's like, I don't want a dog. So my mom was like, well, maybe we get you some rabbits.
Yeah.
So they got him rabbits, and he said he got me They got me two rabbits, a boy rabbit and a girl rabbit, and I put them in a cage and I fed them and I gave them food and all that stuff. And next thing I know, there are 12 rabbits in there.
Yeah.
I was like, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
That's such an awesome little great grandparent story.
Should have put a bunch of coat hangers in there. Then you wouldn't have so much to worry about.
Right.
Oh, you can do that now? Do you still have that?
Yeah, I
power?
still have this. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've still got all my little upgrades.
Yeah. You can zerp. You can
Yeah.
swim. So it wouldn't be advisable to go to the tower without
getting through all the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Adrenaline reset.
One of my kids has a iPhone and the other one wants one, but he talks to all his friends in the PlayStation controller now.
Yeah.
So he doesn't need a phone.
Yeah, your phone is your PlayStation.
He finds them on there. If they're online, he can... Like, I can't even see if you're online on your phone.
Right.
But you can see on the PlayStation if your friends are on.
Yeah.
And he just talks into it like a phone. He was doing disgusting ASMR for his friends to piss them off. Because his mom said he had to eat. And he was like, I'm going to eat while I'm playing.
Yeah. That's gross. Disgusting.
You watch Alone, I watch Alone. Is it a pop culture phenomenon enough for other people to know about the show? Does everybody watch? I mean, it's a big show, right?
Yeah, well, I mean,
It's really
I have
successful.
several friends who watch it.
Yeah, I think it's popular.
Right.
I mean, you told me about it, but I don't have cable, so I don't know what's the number one show this Saturday
Yeah.
coming.
I like it. I just
Stay
like
tuned.
it because it's more like normal shit, Oh, that's a different colored one.
But yeah, well, yeah, and it's got good scenery and hikes and pretty stuff.
What the hell is
What'd
that?
you do? You went into it.
I've never seen one of those. That's awesome. That's a new thing.
Oh, yeah, it's a calm room. You get the chill room.
Oh, maybe it's one of the little
There's the
rooms
lay
where you
down.
drop out and then you
That's
drop
the
back
lay
in.
down
Yeah,
thing, right?
Lay down
You can
thing
regenerate.
to bring your health up, max health
Is
up.
it gonna clean all the black blood off you?
Yeah.
Where's the shower? She's all filthy.
Oh,
What
I
do
had
you
one
dream
of my
about in
little,
the tower? Oh, you didn't get cleaned. They're still
Yeah.
dirty. What a whore.
Oh, more of these guys show up. Hell yeah.
What's in the red thing? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Can you can still break that and get to have it?
More keys.
Everybody on Alone thanks the animal when they kill it.
Yeah.
And I really want to see somebody on there be like the puck or the asshole of
Yeah.
Alone, where
The puck.
you just go into, Alone and be
Yeah,
like, I'm a
right.
fucking animal and I kill.
Yeah, what's up, meat?
Yeah, I
that's what
kill
you
you, I'm
said,
going to
yeah.
eat you. And I don't have to thank anyone. The wolf doesn't thank the bunny.
Yeah, right.
He just eats it asshole first.
Yeah. While it's screaming.
It almost seems like the producers like make sure you do fucking land acknowledgement
Right.
rights of the animal's flesh. And they probably do really well if they have some jerk on there. You know, there always has to be a wild card. They haven't really had one yet. Everyone's up.
Well, what I would consider the jerks are the women who are constantly talking about nobody thinks a woman can do this, and I'm doing this for women and women. Those are the ones who are like the jerks to me.
If women never survived outdoors, there wouldn't be people now.
Right. So somebody's done it.
Somehow, at some point,
yeah.
some women lived outdoors for a long time. For most of the world ever.
But nobody's ever done it on this one TV show.
Smell like campfire.
And I'm a woman. I'm going to do it.
None of the women ever talk about their vaginas being smelly.
But that's the thing, though, is that in like several of the seasons I've watched, the woman or the women get way far. They're like some of the runners up and stuff. So I'm like, no, nobody's saying you can't do it.
Yeah. And plus, get good with a spear. There's spears everywhere. If you knew how to use a spear, then you wouldn't have to bring a bow.
Go get good.
Or any weapon for killing animals. Just learn spear shit and bring a knife and cut a tree down and make a spear. Have a rack of spears. You get better every time at making it. How come nobody's made a spear yet?
Get good scrub.
Electropolian ass driver.
I like that this thing has better stuff. My modified sidearm.
But yeah, the next season of Alone should be Alone Homeless in Austin. Yeah. Where every week the number of people remaining goes up. Because the economy sucks. And everybody's like, my calories are going up because all I need is 4 quarters to go across the street to McDonald's and get a sausage biscuit. So I'm getting fatter. Nobody's giving me any money. I make $12 an hour. That's 12 sausage biscuits per hour. But the fatter I get, the more people don't give me money at this median at this intersection because they don't feel bad for me anymore.
Aw, damn it. How the hell does this thing work? Oh, there was all this extra stuff I could have gotten, and I just didn't go the right way.
Yeah, your choice.
Oh, that's bullshit.
One sadistic choice, Peter. Hello, Peter.
Peter.
Oh, that's, you know what? That Frank Caliendo thing of him saying hello, Peter, over and over again. He should have done Lois Griffin.
Hello, Peter.
Peter.
Yeah.
My father. The golden coil.
Yeah, this is just like a rush, a tower rush through the whole game. All the things from the game.
But you've beaten the main game, right?
Yeah.
Or you're at the end?
Yeah, I beat the main game. I just haven't gotten the final ending.
So this is all there is left for you to do, really, anyway.
Yeah. And there's one little thing I have to get in the last level that I haven't been able, that hasn't spawned or whatever.
Okay.
And
I wonder if there's bosses in this, though. If Frike is in this and stuff.
I don't think the boss, well, I mean, I haven't seen the bosses so far, but I have seen the little mini bosses show up.
This is the same people that did Fantavision.
They did which one?
Fantavision.
Yeah, I never played it.
The fireworks game that came with PS2s.
Oh, yeah. They
really
do anything before that? Or between that and this?
Yeah, they did some R-type game, like a side-scrolling spaceship thing. So we have a tower in Austin now that's empty because Facebook's not doing well.
Yeah, right.
So the top 20 floors of this tallest building in Austin now are just going to be like Fight Club for a while.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. And Twitter's got shut down and it's in trouble. So ooh, you got something.
Oh, this looks like a boss.
You made it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's just one of the giant things.
Judging me. She's triggered. You're not validating her feelings.
What is that? That's a new thing. That's something I've never seen before.
Whoa. Speaking of smelly vaginas. It's judging you. What does that mean?
I don't know. We'll see.
You're killing it. Oh, Jesus. You don't make it angry.
Algos.
You wouldn't like it when it's angry. That's not a boss from the game. So this has new bosses.
Yeah, it's a new boss.
That's cool. I Well, it's Jesus Christ. It's the
Yeah.
Tower of Saruman. What's your other consumable? Tower, disable
It
towers?
disables the things.
That thing's not a tower, is it? So everything we've been worried about with like social media and the internet being unhealthy, but then the whole time we're thinking, well, it's not going anywhere.
Right.
Like it is. The internet can be destroyed. Because Facebook is all fucked up now and Twitter's all fucked up. So it can go away. It is possible for it to go away. And the catalyst for it to go away is that there has to be a person. There has to be a figurehead. Google's not going anywhere because there's no Mr. Google.
Right.
But Twitter's all fucked up because everybody hates Elon.
Right.
And Facebook's all fucked up because everybody hates Zuckerberg. So in Amazon, people are mad at Bezos. So as soon as you put a face behind the name, people start to personify it and want to destroy it because of how rich that person is and everything. So the trick to keeping your internet company alive is to not have any people.
Yeah. Well,
Google's fine.
Now that the users have been removed,
Yeah.
the network is secure.
Yeah.
That was one of our notes from one of our my jobs. Was a note in one of our tickets, whatever, and it was like, now that the users have been, oh man, that's a permanent malfunction. I got hit with.
What? For killing the boss?
Yeah, I guess like something touched me or hit me.
It's phalanges.
So that means I have to constantly keep moving. If I'm standing still, then
Good thing you have it on
reduce
auto
by
sprint.
75%. Yeah. So.
Phase 2.
Yeah, phase 2. All right, now I get to increase my max
So he's gonna
integrity.
grab you by the pussy.
Oh boy! Hey, it's where I can buy shit.
Did you hear that there's a new Transformers trailer tomorrow
No,
for Rise of the Beasts? They're going to the
the Beast Transformers.
Beast Wars, yeah. So what if, and you know, Optimus Prime is Optimus Primal. He's a gorilla.
Uh huh.
You know who would be perfect to play him?
Who?
The guy from Black Panther, the Jabari guy.
Yeah, the guys who make gorilla noises.
Yeah. And there's a mask now too, so little white kids can wear the gorilla mask and be like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
That whole thing reminds me, or is similar to, hopefully it doesn't have any implications for the Lando Calrissian show, but there was a lot of commentary in Atlanta about, you know, compromising your integrity and selling out and
Right.
giving up a part of yourself for success. And it felt like it was because he was writing that because he's in negotiations with Disney about Lando. Because there's a logo, and he's been talking about it, and it's coming, and I can't wait, because maybe there'll be more Chewie, maybe there'll be another Millennium Falcon toy I can get. And I like Donald Glover, but, you know, I don't think he's the kind of person that's going to lock in for 2 years of being in the Volume or Elves Tree Studios or wherever he has to go. You know, doing a Star Wars show would require you to go be somewhere and just do that for a number of years.
Uh-huh.
I think he's too creative, and he's not. You know, he may have committed to it or talked about it or something, but he has to reach a point in his career where he can go do that for 2 years. And he's made a ton of money, and he's going to be fine. Like, he doesn't need to go be Lando. What happened?
I was just checking the time to see, cause I think I only can get 30 minutes of recording on this, but we'll see.
But, you know, that dude that played the Jabari guy in Wakanda at one point was reading the script
Uh-huh.
for Wakanda Forever and the first one, and it said on paper, whoop, like a monkey.
Yeah.
Like, you had to say something like that on there. For
Gorilla
like,
noises.
Well, yeah, they had to tell him what to say. This is lines.
Right.
So, you know, I can't claim to know, but I mean, I would imagine as a person of a culture, I would read that and go, I'm not super comfortable with this. But it's fucking Disney money. I mean, at some point your kids are gonna go to college, and all you gotta do is whoop like a monkey.
Right.
So when Disney says jump, you kind of jump. For that guy, at least, you know, he was in the Jordan Peele movie. He was in Us. He's
Yeah.
a good actor, but nobody has turned down a Marvel, Disney, Star Wars project.
Oh no,
yet,
that's a
I don't
different
think.
guy though. The monkey guy is a different guy from Daniel Kaluuya.
No,
whatever.
not Get Out, Us.
Oh yeah, the
He's
guy was in
dad
Us.
from Us.
Yeah, he was the
Yeah, he's
husband of what's her name?
Yeah, I got five
Lupita
on it.
Nyong'o.
Yeah, but it would be interesting to see if Donald Glover was the first person to turn down the Disney, Marvel, Star
Right.
Wars money
Right.
because of artistic integrity, and it would make sense. He's got a lot of artistic integrity. He makes cool shit.
More like fartistic.
Or if he get the eternal Elden Ring of integrity. But and if he does sign off, and if he does do it, what kind of creative input is he going to want to have
Right.
on the Lando story? I mean, it seems like the
Right.
Lando story's already kind of been written, you know? So eventually he's going to end up as the administrator of this facility.
The
Cloud
administrator
City
of this facility. Donald Glover really needs to work on his what's his name?
But
Melody
other than
Williams
that, he's just a scumbag scoundrel.
Yeah.
So there's not going to be any room for him to say, I want this person to have integrity or be an example for the youth for how to be. It's Lando.
Right.
He's like Han Solo. He's a dick.
Yeah.
So there's no, it's not going to be like Diego Luna giving hope to all the Hispanic children that someone with an
Right.
accent can be the hero. He's going to be a scumbag.
That's equality. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's representation. That's how you got to get represented every way, not just
Right.
the good way. With that Jeffrey Dahmer thing. They were mad that homosexuals were being represented in a negative light. It was like that dude.
Well, the
fucked
victims
dudes
weren't
and
being
ate dudes.
the victims weren't being represented in
No.
a negative light. So, what is this? These things are just moving.
It's like they
around.
weren't supposed to mention that Dahmer did any gay shit at all.
Yeah.
Because
Well, they just weren't supposed to tag it as that because that means apparently.
Oh yeah, they've been LGBT
because
friendly.
people on Twitter have decided that's what that means,
Yeah.
and there's no other context and no other way to see it.
That you get to pick
Yeah.
the spectrum with which you'll be represented, good or
Right.
evil. But that was like Monster, though. That movie. Those were shitty lesbian people. That was
Well, that's a
good
true
movie.
story. Well,
Yeah.
so is Dahmer. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know, man.
nobody sold Monster as a lesbian rights
Right.
positive, LGBT positive movie. Phoebe Waller-Bridges is going to be Indiana Jones' granddaughter.
No,
in
it's
Indy 5?
Marcus Brody's granddaughter.
Oh,
According to
okay.
the supposed leaks that also say the movie is terrible.
Yes.
And nobody likes it.
Space Nazis.
Yeah, and that they time travel, and that Phoebe Waller-Bridge takes over, and she becomes the new Indiana Jones.
But she's the Millennium Falcon also.
I know it's not fair.
So she gets to be Indiana Jones and the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, that's
And Lando had sex with her.
yeah, that's not canon.
Maybe that's why Daniel Glover's holding out.
Yeah, he's like, this is stupid.
I'm not going to do the Lando show until they let me fuck Phoebe Waller-Bridges' robot voice as a Millennium Falcon. And time travel and have her be the new Indiana Jones at the same time.
Uh-oh. Stuff about her being...
Triggered.
this is where you get to find out about her daughter.
This wasn't in the main game? There's new
My
plot.
partner can't make it. Oh, is she
my God.
lesbian? Are they confirming that she's a lesbian?
This is all new information. It's not in the story playthrough.
Well, but she has a
Oh,
daughter
no,
in the
not a
game.
boy. His name is Return Anal. They could make a Returnal show and have, what's her name? Gwendolyn Christie.
Yeah.
She'd be good.
Yeah, I got a little bit of stuff left.
Did you hear on Halloween when the two women were making fun of me for not being able to find the buttermilk?
No.
I had been sent to Randall's for buttermilk.
Uh-huh.
And I called my wife and I was like, I'm in between the butter and the milk and I don't see any buttermilk. And she was like, it has a green cap. It's next to the creamers. And I was like, yeah, I looked there. There's not any. And there was one behind something. I found it. But then, of course, she had to talk to her lady friend later and go, fucking useless man penis couldn't find the buttermilk. Which is a cute thing for women to make fun of men for not being able to find the groceries that they asked you to go to the store and get for them.
Right.
That's one of those things where, you know, you can't really make fun back because your ammo is so much better than theirs.
Yeah, why don't you invent something?
Yeah, build a house.
I built the Eiffel Tower out of steel and brawn.
Do you give a fuck about Marvel Midnight Suns or no?
Well, I don't even know what that is. I just now saw the review thread on it, and I was like, okay, what is this?
It's a strategy, like I guess it's a isometric strategy with X-Men, but they're in some alternate dark vampire Egyptian shit universe.
That sounds cool.
Where they're all Blade is there.
Yeah.
And it's from the XCOM people.
Okay.
But it's not like XCOM at all. And it's card based.
Okay.
But it's not like Magic the Gathering. The cards are just cooldown things. Like abilities that you can use. They have they're just represented by cards. I don't know. I might be into it if it goes on sale.
All right. Sorry, I just stopped the recording to see.
We're going to sync them up.
How do I get it off? Okay, this is going to be a cut here because I'm going to have to find how to download PS5.
Did you see the article about San Francisco has robots that can kill people?
Yeah.
Do you believe it?
Robots that can kill people.
Well, the headline seemed sensational. Like, maybe there are robot autonomous officers. Maybe they have the capability to end a life. But it's not clear whether they've been directed to do so or, you know, any robot can kill. You know, is there a driver? Is there somebody controlling it? Is it AI? Like, they're not clear on any of this. They're just making big, scary headlines. San Francisco APD authorizes robots to kill people. But what does that mean? How? How they get a gun? Is that a gun bot? Is anybody controlling it? Does it make the decision on its own? It seems like they're just trying to scare people.
Okay.
Which, plus, if they have that and they're telling us about it, then it has already existed in the military for a long time. Oh, you do have Ghosto. Okay, next time we can do a Ghosto. Chill beats to study to.
Hell yeah. Screen and video. Captures and broadcasts. Captures. Auto upload.
Are you trying to watch it or?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get it off of here.
Go back out to games. Go to the camera thing down. Yeah.
Media gallery, that's where I go. All right, I got my 37-minute one.
Yeah.
I got a few little short ones, I guess, that I made. You made. Okay. So, yeah, I can just use that and upload and...
Well, I don't know what you can do with that file from there.
I can connect the USB to it and copy it over.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it said. So as long as it exists,
yeah,
I'm happy.
There it is.
Okay.
And then you just put it with audio. Because we were barely talking about what was going on, but you might sync it up. Both start at the same time.
Just for the YouTube video. So, all right. Yes, and now we leave. I'm just keep playing this till I die, I guess.
Yeah. Are you going to the office tomorrow?
No office tomorrow.
I have to go. I have to go for the rest of the week.
So you have to go to the office?
Yeah. I think I'm going to eat a gummy and watch Willow and go to sleep.
Hell yeah. I need to...
I kind of want to watch Willow, the movie, again first. I mean, I watched it so many times when I was little.
again. Mad Matt again.
Like, I remember everything.
Willow, you idiot. Yeah, I like how they were doing that.
Who was doing what?
What?
You like who was doing what?
How they were like my partner.
It's politically correct sci-fi.
Yeah. Are you done?
Yeah.
You gotta go? All right.